Hey, what's going on, gamers? Squirrely here. Thank you for joining me as always. I know it's been a little bit of time. I did miss you guys. I've had a lot of guests and people coming over to my place, and I haven't had any time or any privacy to record anything, so I finally got some time to do it. And I have a fun idea, a fun topic. I like to think a lot of times to myself these goofy what-if questions. What if Valve deleted Pyro? What if TF2 removed random crits? What if this? What if that? It's just kind of these fun hypotheticals that you can play with yourself and imagine all these different scenarios. And one of my favorite ones that I thought about coming from the trading community background is, what if you could have any item signed by anyone in the TF2 universe? TF2 community, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you've been in trading for a while, you have seen gifted items, or we call them signed items because someone else's name is on your item. But you've seen these before. You've seen cosmetics that are signed by someone. You've seen a lot of times weapons, strange weapons that are signed by competitive players or YouTubers, stuff like that. So you've probably seen them come and go just naturally. But back in the day, signed weapons, gifted weapons, or unusuals especially, the price was destroyed if something was gifted or signed by someone because you couldn't take them off back then. So you get this gifted item and it has some random person's name on it, like XXX, I slayed your mom, 420, whatever, and you're like, great, I'm stuck with this item, and I'm stuck with this dude's name on my hat forever, and it's a hassle to sell them, and it's a big fiasco. But now I think we've kind of come full circle, because not only can you remove the name on gifted items, which is pretty cool, I'm glad Valve did that, but it's harder to find some of these really unique and rare items that were signed from people that are super popular or old school. So I know some people collect signed items from old competitive players or old retired YouTubers or public figures or even Valve employees themselves. These have kind of become collector items, and I think that might be the next big niche because they have everything that you need to make a great collector's item. Anyway, so if you guys are thinking about what would be your dream item, whether cosmetic or a weapon, unusual, whatever it is, that you can have signed by anybody, just to give you an example of some of them, I actually don't have anything signed, but I wanted to get my first Strange Dead Ringer signed by Stabby. But if you think about it, there's some people who would die to have like a Market Gardener signed by Musulk, right? He doesn't play TF2 much anymore, but he's definitely an iconic person from the past. Maybe something signed by Star or Germa, or just think of anyone you really look up to, or you admire their content and their work, something signed by them that would be really special to you. Now, when I ask you guys to think about your dream item or your dream cosmetic or weapon or whatever signed by anybody, I think we should make it kind of realistic. I mean, as cool as it would be to have, like, a sticky bomb signed by Will Smith, or, the heavy boxing glove signed by Mike Tyson, that would be cool, right? But I don't think Mike Tyson's going to make a Steam account, sign on, gift you something, and then, change his name, and then sign off and go back to his regular life. I don't think that's going to happen. So it's a little unrealistic, but boxing gloves from Mike Tyson would definitely be awesome. So keeping it to the TF2 universe, there's definitely some items out there and some people that would be dream items, things that I would never want to sell, and they would just be so special. And one of them is getting anything signed by Robin Walker. And if you guys don't know who Robin Walker is, basically, he's the brains, he's the godfather, he's the creator of TF2. He actually originally made Team Fortress back for the Quake mod a long time ago, and then he made TF2, and he's basically the face. He's the reason we're all here right now. He created TF2. He was actually hired by Gabe Newell long ago when Valve was still a tiny little company, and he worked on different projects, but TF2 was his baby, and it's been a while since I've heard anything from him. I know he has done interviews, and he's played a couple times for Tip of the Hats, but anything from Robin Walker would be awesome. Or anything from the creator of Minecraft. What's his name? Notch, I believe. He has his own hat. I think anything from Notch. I don't even play Minecraft at all. But I think maybe like a pickaxe or one of the melee weapons from, signed by Notch would be pretty cool. And he plays TF2, so you could, look at his profile. It's totally legit, all that stuff. But my top one is actually, I'm going to tell you a little bit later. We're going to look at someone who actually has, I think, the best collection of signed items. This person is known for collecting team captains and really rare and high-tier TCs. You probably already know who I'm talking about, or we're talking about Maddy. So if you can see here on Maddy's profile, he has a couple team captains. He has some rare items, community sparkles, some other pretty cool stuff. Low craft number, like craft number 1, Market Gardener is pretty awesome. But I'm interested in his signed items. So if we look in here, he's got a grenade launcher, sticky bomb, sniper, shotgun, scattergun, rocket launcher, all signed by Robin Walker. And he's smart. He hasn't touched these. He hasn't unboxed them. He hasn't traded them, nothing. They're just sitting in there. So these, I would guess, are worth a lot. I mean, I know for myself, I would pay a very pretty penny for any of these weapons, especially like the rocket launcher, maybe the shotgun or sticky bomb. These are things that Robin Walker, as far as I know, hasn't really signed anything else. So you're getting a great weapon signed from the Godfather, the creator of TF2. You can't get much better than that. And I know these costed a lot even when they first got them. So I believe Maddy got all these 4, maybe even 5 years ago on Tip of the Hats, which is a charity drive. I encourage you guys to participate every year. It's really fun to give to and jump in and get involved with that. But they do these drives where they raise money for specific things and categories, and they had one for these items signed by Robin Walker. So Maddy outbid everyone for these, and actually it was fun to watch in the forums, the groups. People were posting and outbidding each other over and over and over, and I was watching them. I said, I think Maddy's going to sweep this. He's probably going to get most of them. So as far as I know, Maddy has the largest collection of things signed by the creator of TF2, which is Robin Walker, and that to me is pretty awesome. I think Maddy, I don't think he sold anything high tier in a long time, but I'm guessing whenever he wants to cash out, he's going to have some really, really, really nice items, and these things are going to go for a ton. So they're rare. They're signed by the best person in the world for TF2 community at least, and they're, stock weapons that are super popular. And I mean, if I could, I would probably get in, some of these in Strange would be nice, or Community Sparkle or something, but it doesn't matter. It's signed by Robin Walker, which is funny because most people in servers would have no clue, like, who signed that? Who's Robin? But anyone who knows TF2 and has been around for a while would be like, oh my god, you have a weapon signed by Robin Walker? That's amazing. So bringing this whole thing back full circle, my dream items or weapons or whatever it is signed by anybody, I have a ranking. I think anything signed by Robin Walker would be amazing, like a rocket launcher or cosmetic. I think if I had to pick a cosmetic, the Exquisite Rack signed by Robin Walker would be awesome, especially if I could get like a collector's one or a low craft one or anything. But just any Exquisite Rack signed by Robin Walker would be amazing because he was kind of the first OG. If you look up, YouTube Robin Walker or Valve Rocket Launcher, you can see him playing in pubs. Robin Walker made the Exquisite Rack cool back before, Banny and a lot of other competitive players made it cool. He was kind of the first OG, the original gangster person who used to wear the Exquisite Rack. So that, and obviously, is my favorite item in the game. I collected, hundreds of them and unusuals, and that's part of my combo. Blah, blah, blah. But an Exquisite Rack signed by Robin Walker would be awesome. I would wear that forever. So that's up there for sure. Anything signed by him would be cool. But my number one thing, if I had to pick, it would either be a rocket launcher signed by Gabe Newell, Gaben himself, or even better, probably a Gibbous, honestly. Just like a nice rare Gibbous. If I could do like Community Sparkle or Collectors, that would be cool too. But anything Gibbous or Pan, maybe a golden Pan signed by Gaben, that would be unbelievable. That would be the best thing in the world, for sure. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It's pretty cool that we have anything signed by Robin Walker or the other Valve developers, but yeah, for sure, something signed by Gaben would be amazing. I would wear that forever, and if I ever did sell it, I would sell it for $1 bajillion. But yeah, what do you guys think? What is your dream item that you'd want signed by anyone in the TF2 world? Would you want to sell it? Would you keep it forever? Let's assume actually you can't sell it. Maybe it's locked in your account. What would it be? If the stars aligned, you can get anything signed by anybody. That would be really special to you. So thank you guys for joining me as always. I really enjoy reading the comments. I don't get to reply to all of them, but I definitely read them all, and you guys are pretty hilarious. I enjoy watching you guys interact with each other as well. And don't forget to join the Steam group. Shout out to all my new subscribers and viewers. Hopefully you enjoy my content. I hope to see you guys in game as well. Feel free to say hi and what's up. I appreciate all the love in game. And yeah, maybe I'll see you guys soon. Jump on TF2, start playing. It's a great game. Alright, peace.